you are at the beginning of your career, just as we were when we started, welcome to Brandstorming Podcast, a PowerHour of branding insights. I'm Maria Ivan and I'll be your host today as we join into our conversation branding experts that come together to connect, share knowledge and spark ideas. In today's episode, we'll touch upon our modern society and more precisely how it has become a combination of online and offline experience, micro-celebrities and authenticity, how social media photographs contribute to the formation of our self-identity and its consequences. Without further ado, let's dive into today's topic and welcome our guests, Florea, authenticity researcher, Ovidiu, Horjea, self-branding analyst, and Teona, Burcă, influential marketing manager. I have a lot of questions for all of you today, but I would like to start out with Teona, especially because I know that you deal on a daily basis with a lot of influencers and a lot of micro-celebrities. What is a micro-celebrity and how do we become one?
First of all, thank you for having us. And second of all, to answer your question, micro-celebrity is about being famous to a niche group of people. You become a micro-celebrity by presenting and positioning yourself in a certain way, by building a persona, by producing a lot of online content, by interacting with the audience, which is very important, by the way, in my opinion, is the key to success in this field, and also channeling a kind of authenticity. So micro-celebrity is about having a direct and parasocial interaction with your fans, meaning that you disclose a lot of personal information in order to create an emotional, gratifying relationship with them.
And how exactly do we become one?
Well, there are two ways. We have the achieved and the ascribed, and you can become an achieved micro-celebrity by creating content, posting, sharing more intimate details in order to build the idea of friendship, and so on. So you gotta hustle a little bit more. Or you can be ascribed to being a micro-celebrity by already inheriting it from your family or by marrying someone famous or influential with a considerable high status. Nepotism, in other words. And here we can take as example Hailey Bieber, Kylie Jenner, Lily Rose Depp, and the list goes.
Laura, maybe you could also jump into the conversation too. We already know, as Teona mentioned, that there is a lot of hustling and authenticity involved in this whole process with micro-celebrities and influencers, and we already know that brands have the tendency to also select influencers as a way of associating themselves with them, also influencers that have a certain photographic style, and we know that authenticity relies a lot in this. So how do we value authenticity?
Yeah, well, we scroll through our feeds daily and we encounter countless influencers that share their lives, that promote products, and also present an ideal image that is meant at engaging their followers. But from all of them, only few win our heart because only few are authentic. And now we can talk about two types of authenticity. We have the passionate authenticity strategy, which involves creating content, but content that is appealing to emotions. And also we have the transparent authenticity strategy. That means providing fact-based information about the product or service that you promote. To put it briefly, we have three subcomponents of authenticity, and we have authenticity of the source, of the message, and also of interaction. Now let's take as an example Andrea makeup. In her case, authenticity of the source manifests through credibility, trustworthiness, and also expertise that she has in the domain. She started her career as a makeup artist by working for Anastasia Beverly Hills and then continues as a freelancer. Now she does makeup for the biggest celebrities such as Angelina Jolie, so there is nothing to doubt about her expertise and knowledge in the field. Moving on to the authenticity of the message, this is a tricky part for her because authenticity of the message should be built over time. In her case, she has a personal touch when dealing with a brand and only promotes brands that she truly believes in. We can also see this when she talks about a product after it has been launched for 3 to 6 months. Even though she gained a ton of followers through the recent years, she likes, comments, responds and reposts user-generated content, which is very important in this field. She always talks about small things that keep her grounded, like coffee, journaling, and daily happenings in her life. I think that very important in her case is that she posts consistently in order to be shown to more users by the algorithm. And also she is very transparent whenever she has a sponsorship.
May I join into the conversation if possible?
Sure thing, that's why we are here.
It may seem like a very glamorous lifestyle from the outside, or so it seems. But due to the fact that we have Web 3.0 and we only see what life the other wants us to see, and it comes with advantages. The self-branding culture has found a place for growth and development of means to self-promote yourself or self-present yourself based on reactions, views, comments, replies that you get on all the social media websites that you see around. Seems good, right? Well, we are not merely represented by numbers, are we?
And what would be the negative consequences?
Having this excessive focus on numbers and stats can lead people to anxiety and leads to a very unnecessary source of stress. Negative comments and people harassing you online does lead to some people creating coping mechanisms, does lead to feeling of depressions, or even worse in some cases. On the States, Gary Vee, a self-branding guru, also mentions that these type of online careers tend to be non-stop. You sort of don't really quit the grind of being online, which can lead to you ignoring family and friends because you just want to chase fame and monitor your stats all day.
Thank you for mentioning that, Ovidiu. I do believe that fame and also self-branding should be taken with a grain of salt. Thank you all for joining the conversation, and thank you for watching. This is it. Hope you enjoyed it. All social media platforms for our guests and our podcast are listed down below this video. Follow us on Instagram and ring the bell so you'll be notified when the next episode drops. See you guys in the next one. Bye.